My name is Gina. I was born and raised in the 1970s in Southern California. I was born in the gypsy culture. At 19, I left that culture. Something almost unthinkable for a woman. I walked away from everything that I knew. My culture, the traditions, my family, the abuse, the arranged marriages, and eventually a life of crime. It was the hardest thing I had ever done, but the absolute most necessary. Now, over 3 decades later, I've written a memoir about that life, and this podcast is a part of that journey. Part healing, part truth-telling, and part reclaiming my voice. This podcast is called Unhinged, My Life Beyond the Culture. Most of my life, I was silent. I didn't think it was okay for me to talk or tell my story. Growing up in that world, silence was survival. But truth has weight, and mine was ready to be spoken. In each episode of this podcast, I'll be speaking about things that I kept hidden for decades, unpacking the culture that I left, people that I lost, and the woman I became. I'll share pieces of my memoir, reflections I've had since writing it, and heartbreakingly honest conversations about survival, strength, and starting over. So thank you for being here, for listening, for being open, maybe seeing a part of you in my story. This podcast is part of my healing, but I hope it becomes part of yours too. The silence ends here. Let's begin.